everyone in Donald Trump's orbit seems to be going through some pretty nasty legal problems right now. And nobody closer to Donald Trump than Rudy Giuliani is going through more legal problems than Donald Trump himself, other than Giuliani. But Rudy Giuliani is currently involved in a very dangerous game of hide and seek. Because as we all know, a couple weeks ago, the Attorney General of the state of Arizona issued a bunch of indictments for the people responsible for the fake elector scheme in that state. One of the people indicted is Rudy Giuliani. So when you're indicted, what happens is that basically a process server or the police show up, give you the indictment, and you get a date to report to court, basically to kind of turn yourself in. You have your preliminary hearing. Sometimes that's also when you get mugshot and things like that done. But everybody else that has been indicted has now been served with those papers, and they know, okay, I got to show up in Arizona on this date. Except for Rudy Giuliani. Because according to Arizona's Attorney General's office, they can't find him. And it gets even funnier because they know where he is because they're paying attention to his live streams. So what happened recently, and I'm sorry, but this is hilarious. Rudy Giuliani was doing a live stream from his apartment in Manhattan. And the people in Manhattan who were charged with serving him his indictment got online and saw that he was doing this live stream, and they were able to, do a quick investigation. They found out it's his apartment. So they immediately run over to the apartment. They know he's there because he's doing a live stream. And the receptionist, on the lobby, wouldn't let him in and refused to accept the indictment on his behalf to give to him later. So they obviously can't go and break down the door at that point, but they know he's there. He's just not coming out. So real fun game of, cat and mouse at the moment with Rudy Giuliani, again, engaged in a very dangerous game of hide and seek. Because according to the indictment that they are attempting to serve him, regardless of whether or not he gets it in his hands, he is required to show up to court on May 21st. And if he doesn't show up to court on May 21st, again, at this point, regardless of whether or not he gets that piece of paper, he will be held in contempt, and there's a good chance he could be held in jail until his criminal trial, which could be months, possibly a year away. So, Giuliani, you're running out of time, dude. You got to be in court in 5 days. But you're refusing to accept this indictment. So maybe he'll show up to court on the 21st. But if he doesn't, it is at that point that the police officers no longer have to play nice. They don't have to talk to the receptionist. They can very quickly get an arrest warrant, go bust down that door during his live stream, and take his ass to jail in Arizona. Not a good place to be in jail based on reports, right? But that's what you're living with, Rudy. 5 days left. Let's see if you can keep up this game of hide and seek, or if you're going to end up the loser in jail. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.